Hey there, what's going on? Chris Cervantez with your Verne market update. So I'm wanting to keep you informed about what's happening in the local market, kind of down to the nitty gritty, because I think that it's relevant. I think that it's helpful to understand what's happening. That way you can make an informed decision about your purchase or upcoming sale of your property here in Verne. So let's get into it. I'm going to throw out a lot of specific stats. However, I want to open up by saying if there's something specific that you're looking for, don't hesitate and let me know if I don't cover it. So let's jump in. Here in the last 30 days, so I personally like to look at what's happening month by month. So I did a 30-day snapshot, and in the last month we've had 19 homes that have sold. So compare that to the last year, same time frame, we had 18 homes that have sold. So it's relatively flat. Yes, we had one more extra home that sold. So that's good. The market is keeping fairly consistent. I actually was a little bit surprised because I figured with the drop in inventory that the pending, the closed sales would have gone down, but they didn't. Speaking about pending sales, as of right now in Verne, we have 30 homes that are pending, meaning that those are in escrow, currently going through the escrow process. So they're not active, they're not closed, they're right there in the middle. And so we have active properties. So we have 10 active homes that are currently for sale. So that's very low. I've been tracking statistics here in Verne back since approximately 2018 in this granular level. And just for a comparison's sake, I looked at Christmas time in 2018, there were 43 homes on the market. Compare that to now, we're past the holiday season. Generally speaking, people start listing their property after the holidays are passed, and which of course we'll see that number tick up. But as of today being today, there are 10 homes. That's Marshall Canyon Estates, Live Oak Estates, to the condominiums, 10. So there's not a lot of options for buyers. What does that mean? That means that as a seller, you can expect continued appreciation. That means multiple bidding wars, assuming that you're pricing it relatively within reason. And just more of the same. We've seen nothing but continued appreciation over the last 10 plus years, and I think it's going to be more of the same. Year over year, if we look at December of 2021 to December of 2020, we saw 9% growth in prices. So that's really strong. I think the balanced market, you're going to expect 2 to 4%. We're looking at 9%. So that's a big clip. It's good if you're selling, it's not good if you're buying. So average days on market, I think that's a very relevant metric. Average days on market, you're looking at 37 days. We did have a couple of large sales, specifically like a 7,000 square foot house, 7,400 square foot house. That one took a long period of time, and there was also another one in Live Oak Estates, or Live Oak Canyon, that took a long time as well. When I say long, I mean, again, here within the last couple of years, if it takes longer than 45 minutes, it's taken a long time. But in Live Oak Canyon, there was one that took about 250 days. But long story short, if you take out that outlier, the average days on market's about 3 weeks. Nonetheless, if your house isn't sold in 1 month in this market, there's something going on. Either there's an access issue, there's marketing, marketing is an issue, but there's no reason why your house shouldn't sell within 30 days in this current market. So last but not least, something that I did want to include is the absorption rate. So the absorption rate is a metric that'll help you understand, is it a buyer's market or is it a seller's market? A buyer's market is when the buyers have the leverage. That means the prices are generally pretty soft and they're coming down. And then the buyers are asking for closing costs and they're asking for sellers to contribute a bunch of concessions. Versus a seller's market, what we've been experiencing since 2011, quite frankly. A seller's market is when there's multiple offers on the property and the price appreciation is going up, or excuse me, the prices are going up. And right now, it's a hyper seller's market here in Laverne. So what does that mean? So generally speaking, a balanced market where it's neither a buyer's market or a seller's market, a balanced market is about 4 to 6 months of inventory. That means if not one more home comes up on the market, it'll take about 4 to 6 months for the buyers to buy all of the inventory that's currently available. Anything less than 4 months, it's considered a seller's market. Anything more than 6 months, it's considered a buyer's market. So during the last recession, it was well beyond a 6-month amount of inventory. But now we're looking at 0.42, to be exact, 0.42 months of inventory. That means there's less than 2 weeks of inventory on the market, and that's what there's 10 homes on the market. So that's an indication of what's happening out there. Again, if you're a seller, you're in a good spot. If you're a buyer looking to buy in Laverne, you can buy. It's just you got to be prepared and have proper expectations set of what you're going to be encountering when it comes to buying in the area. So if there are any questions, if you have any specific questions about your particular situation that you'd like me to address, or what do these numbers mean for your specific circumstance, don't hesitate. All my contact information is below. I'd be happy to chat about your situation. So thanks so much for watching. Reach out if you have any questions. Talk soon.